Yes, Empire Crypto TV, Empire Finance. Today we are looking some of the most powerful technical trading strategies, which is known as the harmonic patterns here on the charts. I caught this pattern on the GBP USD pair on the daily chart, and I kind of formulated it. Usually you'd have also above it some Fibonacci retracement, but I will not do that now because I'm doing this for basic understanding, especially for beginners in trading who are still learning how to trade, who are still trying to understand the trend formations within the charts. And this one here is known as the harmonic patterns. It takes a lot of experience and a lot of practice to know some of these trading patterns or these trading charts. This pattern has been a pattern that existed for a very long time, for hundreds of years, if I should say. Legendary traders know about it. So this means that these patterns are repetitive. And once these patterns repeat themselves, traders take an advantage and know what to do, whether to buy or sell. Like here in this instance, in this situation, you'll have these alphabetic orders, like you have A, then you have X here at the bottom, you have B, and you have C right there, and you have D. Always the D is the point where the result is mostly going to occur. This is a bearish harmonic pattern. Why? Because at that D point you are expecting the market to go down, and I have a feeling that there will be another formation of a bullish harmonic pattern, which I will show just now. But for now I need to clarify what are harmonic patterns, because in theory there are people who have been doing research on harmonic patterns. I just want to show that this is a bullish harmonic pattern. It always comes in an M shape, is the one that I need to show you just now after this. And then you have all of them. They have bullish and they have different name tag into it. You have a crab pattern, you have a bat, you have a butterfly, and you have a Gartley harmonic patterns. They differ, but the most basic thing that you need to realize about harmonic patterns, they will always have an M shape and a W shape. Right now we are dealing with the W shape, this which is likely to be a crab pattern that is on the charts, this one, which is likely to be a crab pattern right here. But now you need to have an experienced eye for this. It takes a lot of experience, because sometimes you see candlestick are just wobbling around and you're unsure where the pattern really goes. So you need to have an eye whereby you can draw it out, because you can see that there is a lot of mess happening in terms of candlesticks. But you need to understand the pattern and use your trend lines. I would say that you also need to practice using your trend lines before you can use these triangles that I've put here. Try and measure it using your trend lines, and then you can put these triangles on later on as you gain experience, because it needs a lot of experience and understanding. So once you use your trend lines and then you see, okay, I have something like a W. Sometimes not all of these shapes look to be like harmonic patterns. Some they look like harmonic patterns, but they are not. That is why they say you must use your Fibonacci to really measure them, how they then you have an accuracy of them. Okay, then let's just read on this PDF. Okay, I just want to say, what are harmonic patterns and how do they work? Harmonic patterns are based on geometric patterns, but they also apply Fibonacci. Like I was saying, they need Fibonacci retracement. This is a Fibonacci. Okay, let me just pick up one Fibonacci. I'll take okay, I'll take this Fibonacci. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, no, this is what is this? Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. Okay, just take this one and remove it. I just don't want to confuse. Oh, there is it. There we go. I need this Fibonacci right there on top on your trading view. You can see this is your Fibonacci retracement. Put it right here. Okay, so they say bullish. No, they say bearish harmonic pattern. So you're gonna have your 1 right there at the bottom, and then you have your 0 up there if it's a bearish harmonic pattern, because at first, because you want to have that, yes, have your 1, make sure that you have your 1 right here at the bottom, and then you have your 0 up there. This is how they put it in terms of, so they're looking for retracement points. Any of these numbers, 0.68, 0.5, 0.382, are qualified to be retracement points for the harmonic pattern. But I don't want to confuse you, like I said, but first let's just understand the basics before we go into deeper into harmonic patterns with Fibonacci. Proportions to determine pivot points more accurately. Many outstanding minds worked on their theoretical basis of harmonic patterns. Harold Gartley is one of the Gartley pattern is one of the harmonic patterns discovered by Harold Gartley, laid out the idea of the Gartley 5-point pattern in his book Profits in the Stock Market, and Larry Pasovento established the basic rules for trading using Fibonacci levels, because it needs calculation so that you know that it's accurate. Scott Carney expanded on the theory of harmonic patterns by adding the crab, the shark, and the bat pattern. Okay, the harmonic patterns are structures that combine graphic and mathematical components. They are considered one of the most accurate technical analysis tools. Yes, which is true. They can be very accurate no matter what. They are very, very accurate, these patterns, as they allow traders to predict the future price. Yes, which is more important, they allow traders to predict the future price of that, because now I've been looking at that pattern and I've watched it from this D point. And I told some of my colleagues that this D point here is a very powerful sign that this market will be going down, particularly. Okay, let me just remove Fibonacci for now. Particularly the pound against the US dollar. It's gonna go down eventually. At that time, the pound was trading at 1.30, but now it has went down all the way to 1.26. Now, if you have entered the market here with the sell, you would have made a lot of profits as a trader. Traders rely on these patterns, and they just leave the chart. After they just put on the order, then they just leave the order as it is. On the daily chart, you can imagine that there are a lot of profits that you can rip off if you knew this pattern was gonna unfold. But now it takes a lot of experience, like I said, and a lot of understanding what are harmonic patterns. Let's read on. Okay. Harmonic patterns are structures and combined graphics mathematical components. They are considered one of the most accurate technical analysis tools. Okay, I read that part. Also, unlike many other technical tools, the number of false signals generated by harmonic patterns is less. Yes, now if you do not have the accurate measurements, that's why they use Fibonacci to have that measurement accurately. So sometimes you have these false signals, but it's sometimes very less. This is because harmonic patterns must develop in the correct proportions, in addition to concern geometric features, which is quite mathematically inclined. Harmonic and graphic patterns can overlap each other to form composite harmonic patterns. Therefore, studying the market in different time frames often allows one to see signals that complement each other and develop deeper into market processes. What I like about harmonic patterns, they apply for Forex markets, and they apply also for crypto markets and the stock market. All time frames, all of them, you can have a 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart, 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, it doesn't matter. All time frames also bear a harmonic pattern. All harmonic patterns apply to all time frames. That's what I'm trying to say. So they are relevant even in all time frames. Traders interested in technical analysis must have come across chart patterns or even used them in trading. However, they are less known but far more accurate patterns that could project future price movement in any time frame. This overview deals with harmonic patterns in trading. So this is like something that is well known in the market. But what is more important from the basic before you go deep into harmonic patterns, first understand that the bullish harmonic patterns, they will have they will have an M shape. So here you are anticipating on the D point that the market to go up. Right here you have also a bearish harmonic pattern, which is a W shape. You will also anticipate that the D must have a downtrend after that. Okay, so here as well you can see M shape, W shape. The D point is always the last point that proves that the market will go uptrend or downtrend. M shape, W shape. Even on the Gartley patterns, M shape, W shape, you can see that the market will go down eventually. Gartley patterns are also extremely powerful, but now you will see that there are numbers and so forth. But first understand the pattern, first draw it out, and then you can go deeper into Fibonacci and also measuring it using mathematics and geometry as it is written there on top. But understand that these harmonic patterns are extremely powerful. Now this one that I've caught recently, today is the 8th of the 6th of 2024, so it's August. It's August, and the date is the 6th, and catching it on the daily chart. If you are someone out there also trading, check out these harmonic patterns. But I do believe that, okay, sharp, I have this bearish harmonic pattern that has been occurring. So the downtrend is likely to be expected to come as low as 1.26, okay, for the GBP USD pair. But now I've also realized something, that there is another harmonic pattern that is in formation here. Let me just readjust my, yes, I think there is another harmonic pattern in formation here. And I do realize, if well, it is true that this market can come to 126, and I do believe that it might go even further, and to formulate another harmonic pattern, which is a bullish harmonic pattern. I might be wrong, okay, at the same time. So I am likely to anticipate that the market is likely to come down, because also right here I'm also looking to see something like this, where I see an M-shaped formation there on my D point, to see the market when the GBP, when will it recover from this downtrend. When it recovers again, so I'm anticipating again for the downtrend for a reversal, okay, to an uptrend at this point. Okay, I'll put my D here now. Okay, now my D comes down here. Okay, I think my X, all right, AXC, okay, which is quite fine. I'm also anticipating my D to have my uptrend to begin here at this point. All right, now how far will the GBP fall? In my case, it might fall as low as 1.24, whereas it has started its downtrend from 1.24, but it comes at this point, then I'm anticipating the pound to start going up again. But nonetheless, I am not saying it's 100% going to happen like this, but I am anticipating, merely anticipating, and this is just something that beginners should watch out for. I'm doing this video for beginners, just to understand this M shape and W shape that occurs within the harmonic patterns before you can roll out your Fibonacci retracements. Okay, but now I want to do a full video. Okay, there is it here. So these are one of the pointers. Okay, 0.5, 0.618, yes, and 0.382. Those are the most powerful retracement points that you can rely on. Once it hits right here in the middle of this level here of 0.618, and then it goes up and then comes down again, you can be sure that if it comes down here to this point and the market start retracing up, you can place a buy or a buy here, then you know that it's a market, or it's a trend reversal that is going to happen. So this is a very, very difficult pattern for beginners for them to understand at the moment, but try your best to just do the most basic things. Have that M shape or use your trend lines instead before you put in your Fibonacci, so that you can be able to determine whether these retracement lines do touch the most important harmonic numbers, which are 0.38, 0.5, 0.618. That is why I don't want to confuse people with the Fibonacci retracement, but just understand these harmonic patterns are very, very powerful. This one, which is occurring at the daily chart for GBP USD pair. So I hope you find this very informative. I want to do another full video where we go deeper into the calculations of these harmonic patterns using Fibonacci, because they are also quite powerful. So I want to do another part 2. So please be sure to subscribe. Please do click that like button, and please do share. Until next time, thank you very much. I hope you find this quite informative.